these questions that been always in our mind, being curious. It is all related and answered by the objects and elements of nature. Basically, it is said in all the holy scriptures, in all the religious books of the different religions, our body is made by five elements: air, fire, soil, sky, and water. So these are the factors, and that is research and letters. Letters and teachers, professionals and officials, especially the most honorable present Prime Minister, Mr. Dr.RKS, most respected, adored, reverend, admirable doctors, fathers, mothers, and ministers. Those who belong to science, spirituality, religion, commerce, arts, and engineering. I Dr.RKS from USA, welcome all. It is really praiseworthy, appreciable, and admirable your presence while listening the truth through spirituality and science. It is really very nice time, nice place, and nice section of listening, watching, observing, examining, and evaluating. Because all of us are at their homes and managing themselves while staying at home. Everyone in learning position, all are learning the different while performing daily routine activities. Our daily routine, our regular exercises make us able to be active and alert in our profession, in our business, in our job, in our service. Whatsoever we do daily, it becomes the part of present. And our previous day, that is the form of past, and our next day is the form of future. So we study three kinds of time. In English grammar especially, actually time, classification of time executes and carry out two kinds of rotations and revolutions. There are two motions of the earth. One is rotation and second one is. If we understand the nature, if we are friendly with the nature, then nature itself teaches us the lesson of grammar. Is friendly with the nature, then they become natural. They become nature. We learn how do we spend our life. We learn what is the objective of life. And what is the questions that we have air, sky and water. So these are the factors, and these we can say are the that helps us access the nature of these elements is not controlled by man. It is controlled totally by nature. Air, fire, soil, sky and water. These have the natural change. We have the natural form as per their nature. So when we start understanding at the conclusion of the grammar, it represents all the actions that happens daily in our routine life, in our 24 hours. So the change in nature, the change in the man-made and imaginative kind of subjects like science, economics, and sociology, history, commerce, arts, science, in all the subjects that were written while in the sky by being friendly with the nature. So nature expresses itself everything in the present. To the present time of that time, when they were writing different kind of literature, that was really original. The grammar, concept of grammar of that time was really very understandable and readable. Nowadays, we are studying a lot of secondary kind of books, kind of literature. That is really difficult to understand and just we can learn by the process of time. But not in detail, but not with the concept. So we forget and we cannot implement and we cannot apply and we cannot know the multi-usings of the different actions. So for understanding that, we have to go in the past, we have to return to the nature, we have to return to our childhood when these holy literatures were written and how our life was started in our childhood. So we have to understand the past first for understanding the present. It is really important. So it is rightly said by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru that our present lies in the past. And philosophically, sometimes he always kept on his table that was written by American poet Dr.RKS. The words are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises evidence about the concept of Krishna. So, while taking the concept of the five elements, we understand of the present. Presently, at present, wherever we are, whatsoever we are doing, we have to keep our mind in present. We should never forget that nobody is watching, nobody is listening, nobody is talking, and nobody is thinking. Because the first action of the music starts from the intention to do action. Our intention, our thought, whatsoever learned in our mind, indirectly, that is also a kind of action. So, while listening to words, while doing any action, while performing any activity of our daily routine, we must be first in unity for our daily routine in our present time. So when we feel the present time, when we think about the present time, then this present time automatically expresses its past, and then it will become our future. So the old concepts are being clear by the present situation, present condition, and presently whatsoever we are doing, we are to understand it. As per the philosophy of Swami Vivekananda, who has expressed the principle of oneness, he expressed the value of one. What is the value of one? Because in all the studies, in all the doctrines and principles of the studies, it is said that one idea, one thought, one word, and one action can change the whole scenario of any world, nation, society, body, mind. So one is itself is the powerful. According to Swami Vivekananda, who expressed about the one idea and expressed the power of our human culture, our Indian culture in the whole world, and spread out the message of humanity. When he went in America in 1893, it was in Chicago, a religious conference. At that time, our एक साल में तो लगभग ही नहीं होता है, इसलिए आप पर इसके मेरे